alright? Listen closely. What would you do if you were given the opportunity to create your own amateur UFC team with only a handful of friends and neighbors? Despite having no money, you aim to achieve significant success. What do? Avoid everything or pursue a smaller UFC? What's your strategy? That's the key. The actual UFC, it didn't start out perfect. Our Davie, a hustler in California, collaborated with Rorion Gracie. They thought, let's pit different martial arts against each other. Karate versus wrestling, boxing versus jiu-jitsu, no weight classes, nearly no rules. They placed 8 fighters inside a cage in Denver called the Octagon. Royce Gracie, the lean Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy, won against everyone. That wildness, it fueled the fire. Picture Davie just a marketing guy. He presented it like War of the Worlds, a crazy experiment. He secured funding, made it cheaply, roughly, and unsophisticated, but rawness works. People were captivated. That's how ideas catch on. Here's a surprise. The world disliked it. Senator John McCain, he called it human cockfighting. 30+ states banned it. Sponsors backed out. That should have killed the UFC. Instead, the controversy made it popular. People were curious to see what was so violent that it had to be outlawed. Years later, the company was failing. Then comes Dana White, a boxing coach turned manager. He saw a chance. He convinced his childhood friends, the Fertitta brothers casino moguls, to purchase the UFC for $2 million. Everyone laughed. They said, "You bought garbage." Alright, listen closely. What would you do if you were given the opportunity to create your own amateur UFC team with only a handful of friends and neighbors? Despite having no money, you aimed to achieve. Dana didn't back down. He established rules, added weight classes, made gloves mandatory, worked with athletic commissions. He didn't eliminate the violence, he packaged it. He legitimized it. Then, in 2005, they launched the Ultimate Fighter reality show, Forrest Griffin versus Stephen Bonnar. That one fight was a major success. Ratings went through the roof. Instantly, UFC went mainstream. So, what's your takeaway? Mini UFC isn't about cash. It's about bravery and storytelling. You recruit anyone you can, street boxers, backyard wrestlers, judo girls, anyone. You build a cage in a garage. 10 people show up. You stream it live on TikTok or Twitch. One clip goes viral. Suddenly it's 50 people. Then 100 cops shut it down. Great. You frame it as rebellion. You adapt. Get a permit, call it performance art, sell local beers, small sponsors, jump on. Why does this work? Because humans want conflict, spectacle, authenticity. UFC succeeded by taking the chaos of a bar fight and giving it a stage, then gradually adding structure until it became a billion-dollar empire. Currently, UFC hosts numerous events worldwide, merged with WWE into a corporate giant. But the core hasn't changed. Begin messy, build excitement, share stories, add legitimacy later. So here's the conclusion. Mini UFC from nothing is not impossible, is not crazy, is the only way you'll ever make it. Now ask yourself, what does your octagon look like?